What's going on? This is part two of my three-part series that I'm doing about hip hop. This is the evolution or de-evolution of, depending on how you look at it, of hip hop from where it was to where it is now. Um, Basically, like I said in the first video, you know what I'm saying? It was when hip hop was coming up, there was a respect, and we talked about, you know, it would utilize to talk about things such as what's going on in the world. Um, Talk about love, sex, um, nice cars, and I think the biggest thing that was lost in hip hop was used as a means of getting out of the hood. You know what I'm saying? It was used as a means, like a lot of, there was a cultural shift of, even the hip hop artists that were coming out in New York that moved to nice neighborhoods in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? The Alpine jerseys of the world and Teaneck jerseys of the world, places that you could raise families and just chill and relax. Um, it was, like I said, it was a means of getting out of the hood. Nowadays, hip hop has been reduced to, I got money, but I'm still in the hood. Like that is like a stripe, which kind of kills the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Our purpose is to get better in life. That's what I believe, at least. Um, to make life better. Um, Not saying that you should just leave the hood and leave everybody who you know what I'm saying, who helped you get to this point, not reach back to help them. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, don't glorify the hood as if this is what they want to this is what people want to believe about us. People want to believe that we want this life that we got, the life that we were born into, that we, no matter how much money we get, we still gonna come back and live that life. This is what they want to believe. So there's no progression, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's actually a regression that actually happened as far as hip hop, because like I said, it was supposed to be a means of getting out of the hood. And you can go home and go to sleep, but if you wake up and you right back in the hood, then why did you leave? You just spent money on a really nice house to never be there. So just hanging out in the hood with drug dealers and such? Are you hanging out in the hood to teach somebody that there's something different and something better in life that you should chase rather than doing those things? Um, what are you doing in the hood? Only thing I see you talking about is you in the hood smoking and like you robbing people and doing all of this stuff. This is what I hear in music today. You know what I'm saying? I remember Big listening to a interview, and I heard Big say something. He was like, "I can't rap about being broke no more, because I'm not broke no more. I can't rap about, like, there's supposed to be some kind of cultural switch that comes within bettering your life. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, not only that, you know what I'm saying, like, um, the fact that hip hop was supposed to be seen as a way out, but it also was supposed to embody something different than what it embodies now. Um, the way that our women are seen nowadays as just an object to be looked at. Like, the music that's being made has turned our women into twerk machines, as something that needs to just be looked at. You know what I'm saying? Um, if you need validation, you can go to just about anybody's Facebook who has a decent ass, and 75% of the pictures that they take, um, is in some way or some form showing off that ass. Whether it's a side shot, or if they're just full on bent over, or if they turn backwards and looking back at the camera. In some way or some form, it is the approach of women now to allure you with their ass, or even they may just have twerk videos on there where you don't see anything except for their ass. Um, And this is just me being honest, you know what I'm saying? Hip hop doesn't talk about love anymore. Shit, really, R&B, was always based off love or lack thereof, it doesn't even hardly talk about love anymore. It's I've There's songs about being a side chick that's out here now. You know what I'm saying? Something that was unheard of back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You had a few of them, um, who talked about sexual encounters with a married man or something like that. But um, to actually glorify it and to say, I'm with that. This life, that's the life that's cool. We don't promote the things that we don't promote in hip hop. What's really important in life no more. Um, we don't encourage love. We don't encourage marriage. We don't encourage family. We don't encourage anything other than, um, and not only in hip hop, in our media that we watch as well. Um, we don't encourage. What we encourage is drink a lot, smoke a lot, fight a lot, fight amongst each other. That's like all of these fake phony hip hop beefs. Every time you got an album come out, it's a new person who don't like you and you don't like them. To What happened to just, what I'm saying, like most rappers, they appear to be friends and shit, and then the next thing you know, about a year and a half later, when both of them have an album coming out, now they have a disagreement. You know what I'm saying? You might hear them on the same song, and then 2 years later, they hate each other and discussed it with each other. But ironically, their album is both coming out within the next month or two. So it used to be, pure. All right, let's see who can sell the most units. The only problem with that is nobody's selling units no more. Those few acts that have crossed over, um, I'm trying not to say no names, but those few acts that are crossed over, they're still moving units. But it's not like when um, the Nellies of the world came out and he sold 9 million copies of an album of Country Grammar, and um, Big sold 8 million copies of Life After Death, um, and Pac did 6 million copies of All Eyes on Me, and it's not like that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's see who can sell the best, and then that person has the bragging rights. And it was what it was. Now niggas not selling units no more. So it's only a few people who can move units. I'm not going to name no names, but it's only a few people that can move units. So it's not that's where hip hop has come. It's like it's so much negativity, and the thing about it is, the truth is, negativity is what attracts us now. Like positive stories and positive things, we pay little to no attention to nowadays. We looking for the negative story. That's just like TMZ is everywhere, and all of these things that all of these plugs that put you on to something never come out and tell you anything positive that a artist or a actor or anybody is doing. They always got some negative ass story um, about what someone is doing. So it's just one of those things. Even if they are doing some charitable things, that shit get about 2.5 minutes. But if you do some shit that's questionable, or some shit that most people would question, you on that episode for 10 minutes. So on a 30-minute episode, you got a 10-minute segment. So it's just one of those things, because it's what we choose to accept in our minds. Um, which has changed hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, I blame y'all for no love music being in there, because y'all made it okay for a man not to talk about how much they love you and how much they care about you, because y'all were accepting of all of these people who put this music out that objectify you and disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say, it's okay. Like it's not like I'm telling you to not, have fun and shake your ass a little bit. But what I'm saying is, that's all that they allow. That's all that's out here, because it's just the way. It's what's catching on. So now once people see what's catching on, now that's all that they want to do is put out what's catching on. Um, and basically, I mean, y'all have to actually start challenging these artists that you giving spins to and all of this stuff, so that they can make money and you going to their concerts to make you feel like a queen. Y'all have to start challenging these artists. That's it. Show off.